Hi, I'm here with Drew Wiedenhout of NightForce at SHOT Show 2019. Drew, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Now, you have some new things for 2019 that I believe our audience would be very interested in.
Indeed, we do. The biggest splash for a lot of folks is going to be our new MIL-XT reticle. So if you remember, we came out with the MIL-C not too long ago.
Got one of those?
Yeah, folks like the nice thin lines, the small center dot, the 2/10 holds that give us great information for more dynamic field style shooting. We've added some additional features this year in the MIL-XT. So XT, like a Christmas tree, we've got a very competition-driven light Christmas tree reticle. So we took the features of the MIL-C with our floating center dot and then put that down in each hole MIL, and then gave ourselves the 2/10 hold offs everywhere below center. Nice bold numbers up top too, so that we can hold under, and it gives us all the information that we need as competitive shooters to be able to do a great job and not be maybe overwhelmed by too much information.
Yeah, personally, I find I've got the MIL-C and I really like this addition because I've learned, and as we've explained to the audience, dial for that far target, hold under for that near target, and having the numbers there can avoid some mistakes.
Exactly.
Now, you're holding your 7x35 here,
Yes, sir.
so tell us a bit about that.
So the MIL-XT is going to start shipping first in the 7-35. It's on dealer shelves right now, so if you really need to go look at it, you can find it in the 7-35 first. This has been a really popular choice for us, and it's one of the reasons we began shipping in the 7-35, because a lot of PRS and NRL shooters have been switching to it because of the capability it has. Some people don't think you need 35, and most of the time you don't. But we're willing to sacrifice 2 power on the low end to get 10 power on the high end in case. Maybe you've got a stage where you need to shoot a target inside a car or something like that, and you just don't have enough juice to get in there and see a shot up target in the shadows. But 35 power might be just the ticket for you to do that. Also, it gives you a little bit more generous envelope for operation, right? Instead of operating way out on the edge of the magnification range, say all the way at 25 on a 5-25, with a 7-35, I'm still in the sweet spot of the optic as far as how the erector system works together. So I get incredible optical performance even if I'm shooting at a higher magnification.
Oh, that's a good point, and I would imagine too the higher magnification would be really good for paperwork, for sighting in and whatnot.
Exactly. So I don't even carry a spotting scope anymore because I have all I need right here.
Wow. Now I've got a 5x25, and now I think I may be the owner of a 7x35.
There you go.
Considering the improvements in the reticle.
Yeah. So speaking of the 5-25, we will offer our new MIL-XT in the 5-25 and both variants of the 4-16 front focal plane. They'll start shipping around April or May. So if you've got one, if you're looking for that magnification range, whether it's going to go on a gas gun or you just prefer the 5-25 because it suits your needs, it will be available.
Okay, so in summary, the 7x35 with the MIL-XT reticle is available now.
Yep.
The second focal plane option is currently available or will be available?
It's almost available.
Almost,
so,
okay.
Yeah, that's the other new thing we have for 2019. So it looks just like our front focal plane 7-35 right here. It's in the exact same footprint, it's just second focal plane. So we had a lot of folks ask us for this scope because traditionally NightForce customers have liked second focal plane scopes, right? Over the years the numbers have just supported it, and even though we came out with a front focal plane version first, we wanted to meet the needs of that customer. So the unique spot that this holds in the market is for ELR type shooters who want a more consistent reticle presentation and a finer line. So this one comes with the more T or MIL-C reticle. It also gives you a lot more performance than, say, a comparable NXS, like the 8-32 that's been around for so long. It's been popular with guys, whether they're shooting F-class or shooting varmints, things like that. This gives us all the elevation, all the performance of the ED glass in a nicer second focal plane package.
And you said some of the drivers, because I know a lot of folks are really desirous of a first focal plane scope, but you mentioned off camera, I mean, some of the drivers for the second focal plane. Tradition is one of them. It's what folks have grown up with. It's what they're used to.
Yeah, well, especially if you're just want to come to a scope and the reticle looks the same all the time, and you're not going to lose it at low magnification. It's a good tool for that. The other part, like we talked about ELR shooters or guys who are shooting little groups, they want a more refined reticle than you get in a front focal plane scope, and this guy gives us that option. In order to maintain some of the utility, when you get to look through it, you'll see the reticle has calculators for whether you're at max magnification or half power, so you still get utility beyond just that one magnification setting, and it makes it more flexible for the varying jobs of a shooter.
Excellent. And so let's talk about just price on these options, starting with this. This is the second focal plane, right?
Yep, the second focal plane comes with two reticle options, and they're both $3,500. The first focal plane price for the Mil XT is the same as any other NightForce reticles at $3,600 for the 7 to 35, $3,100 for the 5 to 25, and so on. There's no upcharge because it is an in-house designed proprietary reticle for NightForce.
And maybe you can answer this question for the audience. Let's say you have the Mil C reticle and you want to go to the Mil XT reticle. What are the options, if any, to upgrade that reticle?
Yeah, we're looking forward to an opportunity to be able to offer a conversion. At this point, all the reticles that we get are going into new product, so we're not available to be able to perform a conversion at this point. If you're in a rush to get a Mil XT, you probably should go looking for the new scope, sell the old one to your buddy, or put it on your 22.
Or enjoy your Mil C while we keep our ear to the ground and see when you do the conversions.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Well, Drew, we really appreciate you spending time with us. I really appreciate your support of the sport and the industry. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. I appreciate it.